Movie Wars.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Movie Wars podcast.
What up?
I'm Kyle.
I'm Seth.
I'm Marianna.
We're doing The Cabin in the Woods.
One of my favorite horror movies.
It
ever.
is my favorite.
Is it a horror movie?
So good. It's absolutely
Is
a horror
it a
movie.
horror movie?
It's 100% a
What-
horror movie.
What
Yeah.
fucking genre is this movie?
I know.
Comedic
I know.
horror.
Yeah.
I don't
Comedy
know.
horror.
Is
Yeah.
it funny?
It's so funny. Were you not laughing?
Oh my God.
We'll get it.
I knew it. I knew it.
He hated it. I
He
knew it.
hated it. We knew
Kyle
it.
has no taste.
This is how it works. Every other Sunday, we record 2 episodes, and I went to go pee, and I came back, and they were talking. I guess they do this because I guess I'm a wild card.
Yes.
And they wanted to know how I felt about it. Well, I'm not exposing my whole hand yet. I think this is a very nuanced movie to have
I
opinions
knew you were going
about.
to say that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think there's a lot of different things you could say, but before that, we need to remember the format.
We do.
A little bit of film history. We just go through the milestones of production, and we do randos, which are the most interesting things we uncovered during our research, and then we do the questions, which generate comedic or informative banter, and then we close out with the War Zone, which is 4 categories that we use to say yes or no to this film.
You've gotten good at that.
I'm getting better.
You've
Yeah.
gotten really good at that.
Yeah.
It was really hard at first.
It really was. I watched him struggle every time.
Oh yeah,
we say words and then we talk about them.
War Zone. Oh yeah, snap it to a Slim Jim.
So right around a year later, we're back in the Joss Whedon world.
Also known as the Justice League, which actually comes into play here. There's actually some background information about this movie.
Interesting.
About not directly, but because this movie was made,
Yeah.
and it sat unedited for 3 years.
Yeah.
And the
What?
the version
It's
that
crazy.
the version that came out in theaters is the version that was finished 3 years. They didn't edit it.
Yep.
They didn't change it. And by that time, what's his face?
Chris Hemsworth.
He went from being unknown and did this
to
movie.
being Thor.
Well,
Yeah, and
That's
Thor.
why-
People knew him as Thor before this movie even came out, even though it was done.
Yeah.
that's why I was like, why is Chris Hemsworth in this movie?
I know. And why is he so bad?
With the worst American accent ever.
He's so bad in this movie.
Okay.
And yet,
no.
I love him. I love him.
No, they're wrong.
He's so bad.
They're both wrong. They're wrong. He's
He played
great. He's
the
amazing.
jock correctly.
Yeah,
Okay? The
he's-
jock is supposed to be bad.
I mean, to be totally honest, none of them are good.
Yeah, except for Marty.
And
Yeah, he's
Marty
so
Marty's
rules.
He's so
great.
good.
He's my homeboy.
Marty's the only one I believe, but like that didn't bother me at all.
Yeah.
I didn't care. I was like, none of these people are good actors, and I don't care at all. They got cast on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah. I mean, it's because of the type of movie that it is.
Yeah.
It is a strict horror movie while also being a parody of everything horror.
Mhm.
It pays beautiful homage to what am I thinking? Friday the 13th
Mhm.
and Evil Dead. Like there's so many classic horror
So
movies
many.
that it pulls from while also turning everything on its head.
I know.
And when it first came out, I saw it in theaters. I had no idea what the twist was, and it blew my mind. It was absolutely so good to get that like corporate entity
Yeah.
side of things. It's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorite movies ever because when I first watched it, like I was not ready for it. And also the fact that Bradley Whitford from The West Wing is like the main, to me, he's like the main character. And he's those two guys,
Glasses or
Yeah.
is he no glasses?
no glasses.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
But the guy with glasses,
They're both great.
Yeah. He's from, what was it? I'll cut this out because I'm not editing this. What was it? The one with Jonah Hill, Jonah Hill's first movie ever, with Dustin Hoffman. It's that weird esoteric one.
I don't know.
Nah, anyway, he's a small character in that movie. Let's cut all that out.
We're talking about Richard Jenkins, Bradley Whitford.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bradley
so good.
Whitford, he's just such a serious
He's in
guy.
everything. He was
Yeah.
in Scent of a Woman.
Oh, he's in everything.
Yeah, he was in. I think
He
he was in
works.
Wayne's World.
Yeah,
He's-
yeah.
he's been in
He
everything.
works. Yeah, that guy works.
He's awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's awesome.
He's such a snarky asshole in
Yeah.
Scent of a Woman.
He's only a snarky asshole
He's a snarky
in everything.
asshole in this.
Yes.
Yeah, he reminds me of my first boyfriend, which cracks me up so much.
That's so funny.
But I
Did you date a 52-year-old?
No, but he acted like a 15-year-old.
That's funny.
And we were 25, so
Amazing.
But exactly the same vibe, kind of like a little girly
Yeah.
of a man, like a little girly man. But he's so perfect, and I just think this is such a fun horror movie because
Oh,
it's not
100%.
scary.
Is this a horror movie?
It
It's
is a
not
horror
scary,
movie.
but it's technically a horror movie, and I love that. It's especially by the end, it just pays, I think, homage to every horror movie.
Yeah.
in every box at the end. So
I love the whole
didn't say
bit
that
about the mermaid, and then he actually
my God, he gets killed by the
at the end.
mermaid.
That was
so
good.
good.
Yeah.
That was good.
Oh my God.
what a merman too.
The best parts of this movie are Whitford and The Office. Like when they're in the office, the comedy of that, all of that is great.
Yeah.
That's where the comedy actually rings really hard in this, and they're really funny. The dialogue's written really funny.
Yeah.
I will raise you one though.
Okay.
The best moment in this movie is Chris Hemsworth heroic, awful suicidal death that he accidentally kills himself.
Yeah, that was kind of funny.
That was so good. When that happened in theaters, I busted out laughing so hard.
I think that scene's funny because the amount of times he hits the wall on the way down.
Yeah.
He just
Yeah.
boom,
Oh, yeah.
boom, like, and then they see how deep it
I
is.
forget he dies because none of them are important to me.
Yeah.
Nobody's important in this movie except for Bradley Whitford to me.
Yeah.
And the stoner guy.
Well, that's actually hilarious because Joss Whedon in an interview was very specifically talking about how his problem with modern horror is that the villain is the only one people care about.
Yeah.
And so he wanted to kind of build a cast of characters that you were kind of still intrigued by the end of the movie. And it is funny you say that because I like this idea of them all embodying a very specific trope around horror, and we see that the reason these tropes exist is because of these underworld gods that are trying to kill us if we don't appease them with the right blood.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, and knowing that this was shot 3 years before it came out, and knowing that no one knew who Chris Hemsworth was, like, I guess he had barely done Red Dawn. And he had a very quick moment in Star Trek, the J.J. Abrams reboot. But yeah, otherwise, no one really knew at all who he was.
Crazy.
And that's just, it's so funny to me. Because yeah, like you said, when it came out, I only knew him as Thor.
Yeah.
Like, that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think, so I'm pulling a little from the history here, but the motivation for this film was that Whedon said it was a loving hate letter to the genre because he felt like it had devolved into torture porn with Saw and with what's the other one? Saw and
Hostel.
Hostel.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah, yeah.
accurate.
I'm tired. Sorry, things are escaping me today.
Those are porn.
Yeah,
It's-
torture
yeah.
porn.
Yeah, torture
And
porn.
this was a rebuttal of that, which I think is a good motivation. I do think Saw not as much. I think Saw still has, the first one at least has a little bit of oomph to it.
Yeah.
I think Hostel is garbage.
Yeah.
It's
Terrible
I
acting
I
though.
liked Hostel.
In Saw though, terrible acting. Like,
Yeah.
horrible. Carrie Ells. Like, no.
Yeah.
Oh, I loved it. The first Saw,
Oh yeah.
it's immaculate.
Oh, I think
it's
it's
a
horrid.
perfect horror movie.
I think it's horrific.
Oh,
I can't watch it.
interesting.
Yeah. I think it's a serviceable horror movie. I don't actually think it's as groundbreaking
It's
as
one of
everyone
the
else
few I
does.
really don't like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the same.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's got like a fun twist. Like I
Yeah.
think the twist is fun.
Yeah.
I like actually I'll say this. I like the movie. I don't like Carrie Ells as the main character. I think he's really bad in it. And I think it could be the direction, and I think it could be the writing, and I really think it could be the editing. But
Interesting.
Yeah.
But I like the concept of it, and I do like all the sequels. So
Yeah.
when he dies, I'm fine. But
Yeah.
and I like him as an actor.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I don't know.
Fascinating.
It's funny. He's one of the
should watch it
amazing
again.
boyfriends in Seinfeld.
Yeah. I should watch it again though. I was really young when I saw that, and I wasn't
Yeah.
into horror at the time. So
Yeah, when you saw it.
Ah!
Blade
Professional
jokes.
comedian over here.
That's right. And you wonder why I don't do it anymore. I tell people I retired, but actually they retired me.
Yeah. We retired.
Even Harrison Ford's giving him side eye.
Yeah.
Yep. Shut up, Harrison. You won't cuddle with me. But you wanted to know my thoughts.
Yes.
Yes.
We were waiting.
The funniest stuff in the movie is the back office stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the funny part. I think it's not scary.
No.
I don't think it's all that horrific. I just don't think the horror is enough. I get that it was supposed to be a message, but because I know in the back of my mind it's manipulation and it's all that. Like I just don't see any value in the zombie, the Buckner family or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I just was like, because it's all staged, there was nothing horrific about it to me.
Interesting.
Yeah, I didn't think. It never once, and I think the best part about the scenes that aren't occurring in the facility or whatever is Marty. I think Marty's funny. I love that he's like got the third eye because he's such a giant pothead, and
Oh my God.
he's actually the truest embodiment in the movie because stoners are so often portrayed as dumbasses in mostly in the 80s.
Yeah.
But all my stoner friends are like geniuses.
I
Well,
know.
thank you. I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
I know.
Yeah.
I've met a few stoners that are more like Brad Pitt in
Burn After Reading.
no, not Burn After Reading, but man, my memory today is shot. Tony Scott, written by Quentin Tarantino. Why?
The one with
why
Alabama Whirly.
Fuck yes, and Christian Slater. Why am I not remembering the name?
True
of
Romance.
True Romance.
True Romance.
Sorry, I am exhausted. I have not slept. True Romance, like
He never sleeps.
like he plays. Brad Pitt plays a true like man. Don't fucking condescend me, man. But most of my stoner friends are like highly productive, genius, creative types that like, and Marty is more in line with. So I love that it felt like a real stoner. There's just not a single scary thing about this movie.
I don't know. It was one of the first horror movies I ever saw.
Sure.
And
Did it hold up for you?
It did, absolutely. And I still, at the time when I first watched it, I did think it was actually scary. Even knowing that it was manipulation, like the horror aspects of it still got me. Like I still loved it.
It to me, it's too much of a shift between when they're trying to be a horror movie and it's trying to be funny. It succeeds really well at the vacuumized comedy of the facility and all those people that are in the background. But once it shifts to the cabin, the horror is not executed in a way that's scary. I don't find it all that frightening. And then like it's kind of funny, but I think it's super bland in the cabin. Like if you took out all the cabin stuff, it's a really funny movie. When you add the cabin, like I just dreaded like every time they go away from the facility, I'm like, God, we're back at the cabin again. I hate these people, and zombies are not that convincing. And
interesting.
Nothing about the horror stuff was convincing to me.
I knew he hated it.
I knew he was going to say all
Well, that's the thing.
word for word.
I hate the funny thing. I hate the cabin, but I love all the other stuff going. And I think it is a really interesting concept. And I do agree with the sentiment of why this movie was made. It's a criticism of where horror has devolved to. And I agree with that sentiment. But I also, I don't know. Like it's again, this is far-fetched. It's a movie that's very far-fetched anyway, but these gods, like when you finally see the hand at the end come through the ground, the gods, I'm like, really? We've been keeping them down there by this little facade? Like this,
I mean, they've been keeping themselves down there.
I know, but really, this is that when you see the hand, like this is how we kept them down there.
See, like the first time I saw it, I was scared a little bit, like at the beginning, but then like once it gets to the end, I was like, my head was exploding. I was like, this is so different and cool and amazing. And then I loved the fact that the end of the world happens because they're like, no, fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck all of you. I loved that aspect so much. And I'd never seen that.
It subverted all the expectations.
Yeah, I had never seen the movie where they were like, actually, Gina Davis, why don't you go fuck yourself?
Yeah.
And so
Sigourney Weaver.
Sigourney Weaver, sorry. I'm thinking of
Jackie
Beetlejuice.
Onassis.
Jackie Onassis, go fuck yourself. But like, I think I like this movie as a concept more than the actual movie itself.
Agreed. I agree with that. Totally.
Because the acting is horrific.
Yes.
It's really, really bad.
But
These
okay,
people were found on Facebook.
Let's
for
look
free.
at every movie that it's a commentary on. The acting is even worse in every single one of those movies.
That's a good point.
They are playing very specific characters that's mostly inspired by 1970s and very early 1980s horror, and they all suck. Kevin Bacon's worst role is Friday the 13th. He is fucking terrible.
I
in
will
that movie.
not sit here
Jamie
while
Lee
you
Curtis
shit on Kevin
is
Bacon.
absolutely terrible in Halloween. Like everyone is absolutely terrible in Nightmare on Elm Street, but they're still fun to watch.
No.
Yeah.
They're horrible.
Here's the thing. Before they get into the environment, though, and that's part of this, and this is verified by research, they are supposed to come off as smarter than the average, what you just described.
Yes, because when they go in, they're being treated with all the chemicals.
The pheromones.
Like the blonde girl, they specifically say her hair dye is supposed to make her dumber as the movie goes on.
Yeah. So funny. I just got my hair dyed yesterday. So.
Yeah, that's funny.
For this movie.
Give her 30 minutes. She's going to be stupid.
Yeah.
But no, like that's the thing is they're supposed to get dumber. They're supposed to get worse and worse and worse because they're being chemically altered to do so.
Yeah.
So I don't see it so much as bad acting. I see it as this is how we put them into the tropes of what the movies we're talking about did back in the day. Yeah. I'm sorry, Evil Dead. I love the Evil Dead movies. The first two are the worst acting I have ever seen Bruce Campbell do in my life.
Is that? Oh yeah, Evil Dead. Yeah.
Yeah, but they're still great movies because it's just the vibe that those movies created.
But there's a charm. that you talk about Kevin Bacon, I agree. Like, it's not, these characters, they're not great. The actors are not great, but there is a built-in charm that this movie does not have.
I disagree with that.
There's no charm.
I feel the charm.
Fucking zero charm.
I disagree with you too.
Really?
Oh, you know
there's
what?
charm here?
It's I Heart Huckabees. That's what the other guy's from. He's the dad of I Heart Huckabees.
The only David O. Russell movie I don't like.
I knew you were going to say that. Sometimes I wonder if the acting comes off as bad because you're comparing it, like Bradley Whitford's the other half of the movie. And then you're like, these new actors that, again, were found on Facebook Marketplace for $50 a day.
Yes.
They did it for an IMDb credit. And then like Bradley Whitford, who's like one of the best actors, I think, of all time.
Yes.
So it's like there is like a stark comparison when you're watching them.
Yes,
go back and
absolutely.
forth.
Him and Jenkins are freaking running the
They're
table
amazing.
in their
They're
scenes.
amazing.
But I think everyone playing the characters within the horror side of it are playing the characters as they were meant to be played. Like you're specifically. I always say this: horror movies are about the dumbest and the most unlucky people in the world. Yeah. This has both. The main virgin girl, she's the unlucky one.
Who's
Everyone
not
else
even a
is
virgin.
Yeah.
That's the stupidest thing in this movie.
That was funny to me. Where Sigourney Weaver's like, we live with what we can get.
I know, but is that good? Does that work for this?
I think it does.
What is that supposed to say? That there's no virgins?
At this point in time.
No, there's virgins.
I think that was like their attempt at comedy. I think that was.
Remember, this was 2012.
That wasn't funny. There are virgins. There's more virgins than ever. People statistically are having less sex than ever. They should remake it today and actually go find a virgin.
That's now, though. That's
true.
A while
this is
ago.
true. People were having sex.
This was 15 years ago almost.
Yeah,
which is absurd.
That's wild.
I forget people were having sex. That's how I got here.
Yeah.
There you go.
My mom, my dad.
I know, wild.
Got wasted.
Isn't that crazy?
My dad had Copenhagen.
I know. I don't know how I got here. My parents have never had sex.
When a mommy and a daddy give each other a very special hug.
It's not even what happened with me.
Yeah. You know how I got here? Film history. I know we went a little longer there, but I definitely wanted to hash that out.
No, we needed to.
We'll continue to hash it out because I have so many questions.
Do you have how long it took them to write this in your film?
3 days.
I was about to say a day and a half.
3 days.
3 days to write, 3 years to release.
They locked themselves in a hotel room for 3 days and banged this script out, and it's perfect.
That's so funny.
Yep. It was Drew Goddard's directorial debut.
It was.
Okay.
They flipped a coin. It was Joss wanted to direct it. He wanted to direct it, so they flipped a coin.
Yep.
And Drew ended up winning.
Oh, wow.
Whedon was riding high off Buffy the Vampire Slayer, which was huge.
Yeah.
And so then that's when everything turned for the worse. MGM was originally going to release it in 2009, October 23rd. They wanted to do a 3D conversion, so they pushed it again to 2010. Then MGM filed for bankruptcy
for like the 4th time.
And now they're a streaming app on your Amazon Prime account, and you still don't know how you got there. And it's because your wife signed up for a 7-day free trial and didn't cancel it.
Oh my God, that's exactly how it works in our house.
Yeah. So you've been paying for MGM, which went bankrupt 12 years ago, and you've been paying for it and you didn't even know it. That happens to you too?
Literally, yeah. I do that to my husband all the time.
I've got so many little streaming apps that I've never even heard of that I've been paying for. Yeah. Fubo! What the fuck's a Fubo?
Fubo's free.
Yeah, it was. And then Lionsgate acquired it in 2011, got the distribution rights. But they did not. So finally they released it in 2012, and they didn't change a single frame of the film. Not one thing changed in that 3 years.
Because it's perfect.
Yep. And then, like we said,
I wouldn't have changed anything.
Okay.
I don't know what to change.
It's so perfect.
I don't know what to, except for Jackie Onassis at the end.
Yeah, it was obviously so perfect. They're like, yeah, we can shelve this fucking thing for it cost $30 million. We'll shelve it for 3 years.
Because they wanted to make it 3D.
Yeah, and that's sure it looked great. Chris Hemsworth, though, completely unknown Australian at the time, became a star because he became Thor in 2011.
And then did the Avengers.
In 2012 with Joss Whedon. And then I wonder if that gave this movie an uplift.
It absolutely did. This movie came out 3 or 4 months after the Avengers did, and the only reason I went to go see it was because Chris Hemsworth was in it.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he's no better as Thor than he is.
Really?
I'm sorry, but I'm the wrong person to ask about Thor.
Okay.
Thor, I like Thor.
World's worst Viking.
I will not watch it unless y'all make me. Unless y'all force me to. I won't watch it.
We're doing all 4 Thor movies tomorrow.
God, if we ever did the whole Marvel thing, I'd quit. I would find a clone of myself and send him here.
It's just Seth Wars then.
Yeah, Seth Wars.
We'll bring Drew Davis back.
Yeah, he can do that.
Oh, he would love to do all the Marvel.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I want to save that for a holiday live stream where we just watch them and commentate on them and raise money for charity.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah.
And you can hear me just shit on something more than I've ever shat, even after I ate at that one place.
Yeah.
This is kind of interesting. This is kind of a random, but in the timeline. So there are 34 distinct creatures, right, in this thing.
Yeah.
Sorry, it wasn't in my rando since in the timeline, but apparently the scariest thing, I guess I am doing a rando early, was Kevin. Did you notice this? That on the board, there's a board, and I missed it.
Oh, yeah.
And it's
Kevin,
a completely ordinary looking man, no supernatural features and no distinguishing characteristics. But according to most people that made the movie, Kevin is supposed to be the scariest entity. And apparently it's a nod to Elijah Wood's character in Sin City.
Oh, interesting.
Nice.
Which I haven't seen all of. I saw half of it and was too depressed to watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
That's so funny. That board that they have all of the things on, that was my cover picture on Facebook for like 10 years.
I love
It just
that.
said Kevin.
No, it was all
whole
of them,
board.
the whole board, and then the guy standing in front of it, and no one understood what was going on.
I love
Yeah.
that.
Like, what is this? I'm like,
I would've
you
got
don't
it.
have to understand. Yeah, you would
I
be the
would've
only
got
one that
it.
got it. Yeah, I didn't care if anyone didn't get it. I'm like, you're idiots. You're idiots.
So riddle me this.
Yeah.
These creatures. So we're trying to subvert the apocalypse with these gods who have giant hands, and somehow we've kept them under this thin concrete floor.
You're trying to make so much sense of this.
I know. I know. It doesn't make any
It's like
sense.
Tenet. Just feel the movie.
It's a
See,
movie.
Tenet, I'm down. I rode the wave with Tenet. You were there for it.
I was very
eating
surprised
that
he
with a
liked it.
spoon. I was like, whoa, this is great. I even said David Washington was incredible.
Yeah.
Is that John David?
John
John David
David
Washington
Washington,
was incredible. Everyone hated him. I loved him.
Yeah.
But so these monsters are entities.
Yeah.
And they capture them. So these gods, are they related to the gods? Are the gods like the real horror entity? Like
The gods are the ones that will destroy the world.
how are they capturing these entities, and why? How are they related to the gods?
I feel like the gods had them captured and handed them over to whatever, because obviously this blood sacrifice has been going on for thousands of years.
Here are our toys.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought that it was just that they kind of, you know what? I never asked that question.
So why the fuck
You're
are?
asking the wrong question.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I think I'm asking what the questions that America
I
asks.
feel like it's exactly like every other horror movie. How did it get there? Nobody knows.
But it's a commentary. It's supposed to be like the character, like this is all supposed to be an elevated. Where see, this is my problem. Like when they're going to make a commentary and they're going to elevate our consciousness going into the movie. That's what they're trying to do, right? By subverting us away from Hostel and Saw and saying that's porn, torture porn. Like we're going to elevate Mr. Joss Whedon, who always elevates our consciousness with his accusations of sexual abuse. Like. He's all about elevating our consciousness, isn't he? That's what the Justice League really is.
Dude, I was watching this, and when it was pulling back on all the creatures and stuff in the things, I saw what I thought was just a black family in one of the pods, and I was like, how did everyone not know
Oh my
Joss Whedon
God.
was a racist?
Yes, he's such a bad dude. Even his wife, when she divorced, was like, he's not really a feminist. He's a very bad.
No,
He's a very bad.
He's a feminist so he can get laid.
But I will say, like, I mean, they're gods, right? Like, just
So
go with
the
it.
monsters are gods too?
No. The gods made the monsters, put them in boxes.
So why are the monsters our monsters that we've created in film? I know that it's a satire of what we watch.
Yeah.
The clown is it.
Yeah.
Like I get it.
Yeah.
But the gods, so the gods gave them,
They're in
play
service of
things-
the monsters.
Yeah.
Or they're
They-
in service of the gods.
but they gave them our fictionalized things that we've made.
Yeah.
But these are
they have
ancient gods.
So they have to make sense for the cabin because they have all of the things, like they have the conch shell for the merman. They have like the little Hellraiser guy.
And remember, these are only the American ones.
Tropes.
There's-
Yeah, because there's the
They had
Japanese.
the ring.
There's ones all over the world.
The Japanese children slay their
kick
monsters.
that thing
I
ass.
love that scene.
I know.
Where they're just singing and it
singing.
burns.
And it turns
love
into a
that
frog.
moment. Yeah.
I know.
That's
so
actually
good.
one of the best scenes in the
It
movie.
is.
I actually love that
It's
scene.
so good.
Because I didn't think the ring was that good.
Yeah.
And I actually thought it was a
Yeah.
hilarious.
I still need to see Ringu, the original.
Yeah,
I've actually heard the original's terrifying.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
But that's the thing is they're very specifically the American ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
I'm asking,
why we're seeing those.
but I'm just trying to point out why I don't get it.
You were trying to make sense of it.
I know, and it's like that's when like they're trying to elevate the intelligence level of the film, of the genre, which you say is
it's
like
not the intelligence level of
Yeah.
it. It's straying away from let's just show gross shit
Mhm.
to let's actually have a story that we're following again.
Yeah. it's just fun. It's like a fun movie.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I don't think is what it's saying, though. I think what it's saying is that it's the commentary and torture porn that it's actually pointing at the audience and saying you're the villain because you like to consume this shit.
Yeah.
And so, what they've done is they've turned the slaughter into a game, the game for the gods. The gods are the gods of our consciousness that like we're trying to be appeased, that we're appeased by violence. Actually, and what Whedon said is that it's that constant escalation of violence and that our appetites for violence can't be satiated.
Yeah.
So that's actually what it's trying to tell us.
And that's the elevator scene at the end.
Yeah.
When they just keep coming out of the elevators, which is amazing.
So good.
It's so good. The snake.
I think you're just asking all the wrong questions.
I think I'm asking the questions because they have no answers.
I think if you
Could
can
be.
say that The Naked Gun is the greatest comedy ever made, then you're just asking too many questions for the sake of asking questions so you can tear this film apart.
Yeah, we didn't rip apart The Naked Gun.
Yeah,
there are
we
no
could
questions
have.
to ask about Naked
Could
Gun.
have. We could have. Okay.
I'm sorry. Whenever somebody makes a thing that's in the genre, but it's criticizing the genre.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And Sigourney Weaver being this is a hilarious irony to me because I actually said this about a long time ago when we covered Aliens, that she was really hesitant to do Aliens because she was so against guns.
Yeah.
And she told James Cameron that she didn't want to do guns. But I'm like, I bet she cashed that check.
Yeah.
And it's just like I always just laugh at the end of the day. It's always the irony. And video games do this too. Like what's his face from Naughty Dog? What's his face?
Oh, Nathan Drake?
No, the producer.
Oh, Neil Druckmann.
Yeah, Druckmann.
Yeah.
He was like, Last of Us 2, which is, I think, maybe the best video game of all time. It's like, it's a commentary on violence, and it's like, you got to use the violence to show us the commentary on the violence. Like, why are you constantly turning it back on the audience, and you're using the mechanism to which you are criticizing as the thing that's supposed to make me feel ashamed? I just don't understand the circular nature of that
you just explained it.
I know, but it's like...
Yeah.
That's like saying you shouldn't eat mashed potatoes, and I'm shoving mashed potatoes in your face. You like that, you dirty little bitch? You know?
Yeah.
It's like,
Why else do you think parents made their kids smoke a pack of cigarettes as a punishment for smoking cigarettes?
So funny.
You
That's
force
what's
it
happening.
on them, and they have a negative connotation to it, so they stray away from it. Or they just chain smoke at 12 years old.
That one.
Well, I guess this movie did well. It did worldwide $66.5 million.
92% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Like it was a smash hit for its budget and when it came out.
Probably because it's so fun and nobody asked any questions.
That's
Yeah.
true. I'm sorry. And I usually don't try to come off as such a curmudgeon. I had so many questions.
We knew he was going to hate this. We talked. We were like,
That's funny.
Kyle's gonna hate
Damn it, am
this
I
so
becoming
much.
predictable?
Yes.
Man,
Your
Yeah.
favorite movie is RoboCop. Yes. you're
Hey,
Yeah.
hey. That's
Yeah.
one of the smartest, most intelligent movies ever made. Well, we'll cover it and you will see why.
pretty.
I will evangelize. I am an easy target because I am empty. I'm an empty person. I'm dead inside. And this is just me trying to fight for my existence.
I
So.
mean, same.
Valid.
Same. Yep, I'm just a locust shell here on a tree. Actually, we need to
Let's say
maybe
you got
maybe you got stuck in a cabin in the woods.
maybe you're just an empty shell of yourself trying to justify yourself on a fucking podcast.
Yes. Maybe it's like the Truman Show plus horror.
Yeah.
Yes, and you just need to share it. That merman's coming.
Yeah.
These boxed monsters that are apparently gifts from the gods, like little toys that we gave to like entertain us. You need to do that with Movie Wars. Have the gods send Movie Wars to some facility that may or may not be associated with the government. We don't know if they're a government entity.
Yeah.
Anyway, share it with Movie Wars, The Cabin in the Woods. Love
Yes.
you. Is it a government entity?
That's a good question.
I think it's beyond the government.
Beyond?
Yeah.
Shadow government?
Yeah.
Because it's everybody. It's all the
The
countries.
United Nations.
I actually did think that's where it really was smart, where there was this international effort.
Yeah.
I actually thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. Again, I'm not hating everything. I just had some big questions.
I wish they'd do a second one, honestly.
I do too, but
I don't know
where
what
would
they'd
you go
do.
with it?
I know. Like
You
the
know what?
world
Let's save
ended.
that for the question section because I actually want to hear your answer to that.
Yeah.
It would just be a god saying, that was fun. We need to make a new world and then give them new toys.
Yeah.
I love this factoid, this rando. Heather Langenkamp, the best final girl from Nightmare on Elm Street, did her and her husband's makeup company did all the makeup and effects.
That's awesome.
So
Yeah.
once she left acting, she did still do some acting, but she was really into prosthetics and stuff. And
The
so,
dude with the saws in his head is
Yeah.
my favorite just character design.
Hell Lord,
Yeah.
Hell Lord.
Yeah.
Is that based on a real thing?
Kind of like Hellraiser.
Bondage.
Kinda not.
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
feel like, Again,
They're based on.
it's one of those things where it's just hearkening back to the torture porn that he's trying to commentate on.
Mm.
I love how calm he is. He's just like,
Hey, chill.
Because Hellraiser is basically torture porn, isn't it? I haven't seen them.
Yeah, I guess you could say it was kind
It
of
was like the
that.
beginning of it. Like
Yeah.
it was heavy in the slasher
It was
department.
gruesome.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it was more. I don't know about you, but
Yeah.
you and I have talked about Hellraiser because we both read the book, right?
Yeah, I'm obsessed with it.
Yeah, it was more in line with Candyman.
Yeah.
Which I also haven't seen.
Now
Yeah.
it eventually divulged into stupidity, but the first two are
Yeah.
very intelligent,
Okay.
kind of like Candyman. Candyman's like Shakespearean slasher horror.
I know.
Interesting.
Candyman is one of those where, like, at the end, when you finally get the reveal, you're like, oh my God, I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
I love Candyman.
I'm a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Bees?
Dude, Tony. Bees!
Bees!
Not the bees!
Not the bees!
Oh my
Again,
God.
with Wicker Man.
I know, dude.
Just like, bees! Okay,
Yeah.
I'll stop.
Yeah, but Hellraiser was gruesome, but in the way that it was torture porn is that all the Cenobites are clad in leather.
Okay.
They're like supposed to be like sexually tortured.
Okay.
Yeah.
They all wear leathers.
Oh, so that's what that episode of Rick and Morty was parodying. Okay. That
Yeah.
makes sense.
That's how you associate like with things you haven't seen. You're like, but there was an episode.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, there's
Was it
for
Family
a lot
Guy?
of those things where I've seen the reference but haven't seen the movie, but I don't
Okay.
know it's making the reference to the movie.
I've never seen Rick and Morty.
I like it. It's some
Really?
of the
Is it good?
smartest humor that's out there, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Hey, I liked Family Guy.
It's
Yeah.
so smart. I can't casually watch it. So
I
I've
have to be
seen the
very
first 4
stoned.
seasons. Yeah, but I
Very
don't have
stoned.
any time to sit without distraction.
See,
So
that's the
I'm
thing
like,
is you could easily watch one season in a day and
Mhm.
still have most of your day left over.
I know. I just don't have any days.
Fair.
I mean, not days or nights or afternoons or anything anymore.
I don't have any minutes.
I don't have any minutes. I was asleep in my car. I had 4 minutes and I was like,
She was here a half hour early and was just sleeping in the car.
I was just asleep.
That's amazing. The only reason Sigourney Weaver did this movie is because she wanted to do a scene with a werewolf. That's literally,
amazing.
yep. And Jamie Lee Curtis was going to do it, and she turned it down, which I think would have been more meta.
Little bit.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
see, again, like at least
They both work.
Sigourney Weaver had Alien. Like,
Yeah, they both
that,
work.
At least she fit the genre. Still.
Yeah.
Gina Davis would have been a fun choice too.
Yeah.
When I thought that was who it was
Yeah.
in my head, I was like, I mean, it makes sense, Beetlejuice.
Goldie Hawn? Yeah.
Goldie Hawn would not have made any sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jackie
Winona Ryder
Onassis
just
would've-
shows up.
Jackie Onassis would have made more sense than Goldie Hawn.
Yeah. What's funny, though, about Ripley is Ripley's like the opposite. She's like such a strong,
Yeah.
Heroic.
Quiet.
Oh, yeah.
one of the early strong female
Yeah.
characters. Like, I love that. So that's
Yeah.
kind of funny.
This woman's like, sell yourself out.
Yeah. And then she
Kill
gets
yourself.
axed in the head by one of those, like, I literally think these zombies, they got the costumes at freaking, maybe blame Heather Langenkamp. Like, I love you, Heather, but I don't.
I like the zombie design.
I
I,
think they're-
like the little
Yeah.
backstory
I
of
do
them
like
being
them.
a torture family.
Yeah,
like,
I do too. I like the Bruckners.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
I
is
really
the
do.
bear? Is it like a bear
It's a
trap?
bear
It's a bear
trap.
trap. Yeah.
I think that is such a good
It's like a lasso.
horror. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like a bear trap lasso. I thought that was great. That's how that other guy goes down.
Yeah. Such a very unique way to utilize something like that. Like
Yeah.
The
That
physics
was
of it
cool.
are a little weird, but
That guy must
the
have been
physics of horror
tuned.
movies are weird, dude.
Yeah. Maybe
not
you don't-
Jason. Jason gets it. No, I'm kidding.
Maybe
Jason
you
just.
don't watch enough horror movies.
I haven't lately.
Yeah.
I used to watch them like crazy, but yeah. Since I've had kids, it's been weird.
I
It's
get
weird
it.
watching a movie like Hellraiser when your kids are asleep in the next
I
room,
get it,
having
yeah.
little pony dreams about
How old's your
puppies.
oldest?
Hopefully.
11 and my youngest is
Okay,
4.
that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Once they hit like 14, 15, that's I feel like when you're like, hey, we can start dipping
Yeah.
our toes into this side. of
Yeah.
things. Yeah, that makes sense.
It's weird tucking my kids in and then like Hellraiser's on. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
This
Or
is-
Event Horizon.
Yes. Oh my gosh, Sam
My other
Neill.
favorite. Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Oh my God,
We've
that's-
got to cover that.
Yeah.
You know they're trying to bring it back somehow.
Thank God.
Nice.
I wish they would just do an unedited version of it.
Oh yeah, because they
They cut out quite a bit.
and but they got rid of it.
Yeah.
You can't see they
What?
literally I think they
They burned all the negatives.
I
Are
think
you
they got rid of it.
fucking kidding
I don't know
me?
why, but you literally cannot see it. Yeah.
Fuck you.
Now that's a horror movie.
That is the meanest thing that anyone's
Yeah.
ever said to me in my whole life.
That's a damn
I'm
horror
not saying
movie.
anything else. Throw this.
Oh,
I'm just
okay.
kidding.
Y'all say I don't watch horror movies, but you say Event Horizon, I go, woo!
Yeah, I love it.
Yes, and then lastly, I already said this, but Kevin was supposed to be the scariest monster in the film because you never see him.
I
Yeah.
love it.
Um,
I do remember in the theater just seeing Kevin in all caps.
Yes.
On the
Yeah.
screen. I was like, that's great.
It is funny, and I think some of the scariest stuff in horror has always been humans.
Yeah.
You know, and
Oh,
I mean
yeah.
Hannibal Lecter in the novels is
Oh, yeah.
oh,
Absolutely.
good lord. You guys see Mads Mikkelsen's portrayal of him in the show?
Yeah, I just started watching that again recently.
It's so damn good.
It makes me really hungry.
Yes. The food looks amazing.
Makes
looks
me hungry for
amazing.
fava beans and Chianti.
When he makes that clay thing over
Yes.
the leg.
How far on the show did you get?
Oh, I watched
I've
all
seen
of it.
clips. I haven't
Oh.
seen, yeah.
So
But
the whole
I've seen his performance, and it's immaculate.
the whole thing in the show is that he has a dinner party once a year.
Yeah.
And he goes out and he fills his freezer with people.
He
Yeah.
butchers them.
But they had a real French chef come on and consult. So
Oh, nice.
it's like beautiful. It looks
That's
good.
gorgeous.
Nice.
Yeah. I hate Hugh Dancy, though.
You don't like him in that?
So annoying. He's supposed to be annoying,
Yeah.
but he's really like too successful. I'm just like, oh
Mhm.
God, fuck this guy.
Will Graham in the book is not quasi autistic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. In the
Ew.
show, they made him seem kind of autistic, but in the book, he's not that at
It's like
all.
the way he talks and he can't talk, and I'm just like, spit out the words.
Can't make eye contact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
The Warzone. No.
Nope.
The
We're
questions.
There we go.
Sorry, I'm raising my intellect level. I'm raising the. Okay, I'm raising the consciousness like Joss Whedon does.
He's losing brain cells by the minute.
I am very tired. I have 4 kids.
He does.
Forgive me. Is Cabin in the Woods the smartest horror film ever made, or does the being smart make it less scary?
I definitely wouldn't say it's the smartest horror movie ever made, but I do think it is very succinct in what it's trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I think what it's trying to do, it does very, very well. So
Yeah.
I think as far as commentaries and satires go, I think Scream is probably a little smarter, but I think this has a more unique concept.
What do you
I
think?
don't need my horror movies to be smart. I don't know about you, but it's more of a feeling with horror.
Mm.
And I think that the reason I liked this so much was that like I just wasn't expecting any of the twists. So maybe I do find it to be smart. I don't know.
I mean, it takes you for a ride. It really does.
Yeah. And I just think it's super fun. I can't stop saying that enough because I'm just like,
Yeah.
this is just so different. And I
Yeah.
like the fact that it's not scary. Like, that's like such a, I don't know, it's
Yeah.
such a refreshing horror movie.
I was really sad that I couldn't go to Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights that was Cabin in the Woods themed
Oh,
right after the movie came out.
Oh, see, I watched it so much later. I only watched it like 5 years ago.
Oh, wow.
I
Okay,
had no
yeah.
idea it was.
Yeah,
and
like
then-
I said, I saw it in theaters, and then like Universal went all in on it
Oh
for a
my
couple years.
God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I would love that.
Yeah.
That'd be
so I pulled a list to give more context on this because here are some movies that are like considered like on the more intellectual spectrum of
Yeah.
horror. Get Out, Hereditary, Midsummer, The Witch, It
Oh.
Follows, The Babadook.
all my
I was
favorites.
about to say, so you do like intellectual
Literally
horror.
all my favorites.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I'm a smart person. Okay.
Some classics like The Shining, The Wicker Man, the original Wicker Man, The Orphanage, and then movies like Funny Games.
Okay.
All of these.
Yeah. So there is like, and I agree with you. It doesn't have to be smart, but there is actually a big intellectual
Yeah.
segment
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
horror. I don't think this fits in that.
I would never have like tried to compare it to those because
Mm.
it's a commentary on the lowest common denominator of horror.
Yeah.
This is like a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just supposed to be fun.
It's
Like,
entertainment.
It's not supposed to be deep. It's not supposed to be Oscar-winning performances.
Yeah.
It's supposed to give that commentary on the incredibly cheap, low-budget movies of the 70s that have character. And if there's anything this movie is overflowing with, it is character. It is a vibe. Like it gives you a tone for the whole thing.
Yeah. It's so funny because like I picked this movie, and so I was like, it's like this or like VHS. It's like
Yeah.
this or like literally basically porn.
Yeah.
Like
VHS is so good.
I know.
Oh my god, it's so good.
It's a good choice, but again, I was like, he might not like it.
Oh, I think he would actually like VHS.
You would?
I could like it. Yeah.
Mhm.
I've never seen it.
We'll see.
To my answer to this question is I think this is kind of the downfall of the movie. And I do think the smartest parts are the best parts. The funniest parts are the facility parts.
Yeah.
So
I
good.
just always dreaded being back with the characters in the cabin, which is a problem because it's a movie about a cabin. But
it is.
But I just think they kind of bungled the commentary around what they were trying to do. But I do think there are really smart, funny parts that I really like. I just don't think the horror parts are that great.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I do really like I said, I don't fully hate this movie. There's like a full half of this movie that I love.
Yeah. It's okay. We can't all be right.
And some of it's the performances. Like, I just think also what's hard about the context switching between the cabin and the facility is that just everything happening, like from Whitford and Jenkins, is just it's just being acted so better.
Yeah.
It's just.
Yeah, like what I said earlier. Yeah. It's
exactly what you said.
But again, it feels like the Evil Dead to me when you're at the cabin. It feels like the original Evil Dead. It feels like Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
It feels like those movies just with better cameras.
This is true.
I will say probably my favorite scene is the sex scene where it's them in the woods and then it cuts to everybody in the control room just like staring.
oh my god.
That
My
was so funny.
My favorite scene is when they start the music and the blonde girl starts dancing, and then you cut to Bradley Whitford and the other guy just like going,
Yeah.
like they both have a move and they're just going.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah.
I've videoed that every time I've watched the movie. It's so good. When we post this, I will clip that and then post the link.
I
love that.
I love that part.
Hell yeah.
That's my favorite part.
Which is a better deconstruction of horror, Scream or Cabin in the Woods?
I think they have two different types of horror they're deconstructing.
Mm-hmm.
Is the thing. I think the idea that the villain shouldn't be the one that matters. That's what this one's trying to say. So I think it does that really well just by having all of the villains at the very end. Scream, on the other hand, is more of a commentary on the storytelling of horror in general.
And slasher specifically.
Yeah. So I think they accomplish two very different things using the same kind of techniques.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's apples and oranges.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with the Scream franchise, except for 4. 4 sucks.
Yeah.
All the rest of them are really, really fun, but 4 is horrible. Maybe it's 5. I don't know. I can't remember.
She's been shitting on 4 this whole time, and it turns out it's 5 that sucks.
I'm pretty sure
Right.
it's 4. I don't know. I can't remember now. Anyway, I just watched all of them. But yeah, I think it's apples and oranges. I just don't think they're the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
I think Scream had a simpler task
Yeah.
because it was very much focused on slashers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was very tongue in cheek. Like they used movies in the movie
Yeah.
as a way of.
Oh, I love that device.
Yeah, that was the device they used to diagnose what they were trying to commentate. This is, or Cabin in the Woods has a much bigger mission that it's on.
Yeah.
And I think, I know you both love it. I think it fumbled, but I do think it was tackling a much bigger thing, which was an entire movement within the genre.
Yeah.
And they injected everything into it. I mean, those monsters, there's 34 monsters representing 34 different types of horror ideas. And I think it was just trying to do a lot more than Scream ever did. And we had Wes Craven at the helm of a very simple concept in Scream. So I think it probably just was executed better because it was easier.
And Scream has an all-star cast.
And a great cast.
Like, holy shit.
Great cast.
Yeah.
And
these were all a bunch of nobodies, and then Bradley Whitford.
Yes.
By the way, if anyone has the coffee cup bong, please send it to me. I really need that in my life. That was such a great little
That's
thing.
awesome.
Sorry to jump out of that, but yeah, that thing made me laugh the first time I saw it. It was so good.
His address is. Yeah. This is kind of a tongue-in-cheek question, but I was just reading the stat, and I was like, I have to write a rhetorical question around this. So technically, the body count of this movie is 69 bodies.
Amazing.
But really, at the end, when the credits roll, it's 6 billion. At the time, the population was 6.8 billion. Is that the craziest body count in a movie? In a horror movie?
It is.
I think so. I don't
That's
think
a
there's
yes.
actually been any true world-ending horror movies.
That's why I like it.
Yeah.
I was like, yes.
Yeah. And
We're all dead. I don't know. I was really depressed at the time.
And the fact that it wasn't an asteroid or aliens, it was the hand of the god.
The hand of God.
I would have liked to see more of that. I kind of wanted to see more of the destruction.
Well, that kind of leads me into that next question. What do you, because I think there could be more done with this world. What would a spin-off, prequel, sequel, what would something else look like? Because clearly the end of the world has happened. We'd have to go back.
Yeah.
So what do you think it would look like?
Ooh, that would be fun to go back to like when they first had to establish this.
Yeah.
Oh, like a prequel.
That would be so cool. But like then like how did they first communicate with people that they had to set this up in order to keep the gods happy? That would be so cool.
Yeah.
Like when did that happen? When did it happen during technology? Was it before that?
Yeah, because if these are ancient gods,
Mm-hmm.
then the mechanism by which they had to do it had to have been much simpler because they didn't have technology. So
Was it like Gladiators? Was that the original way? It
Could
was
been.
all of history rewritten so that we that was how they used to entertain the gods, and then now we have to keep it covert because people are smart and savvy and have their iPhones.
I mean,
Yeah.
every culture, ancient culture, has some version of blood sacrifices.
Yeah,
So, I mean, yeah, I think there's so much you could explore with this.
I know.
Yeah.
I
I
would
think
love
that'd
to
be
see
so
other
cool.
countries. Like, I would love to go into the
Oh my
lore of all the different
God.
countries that they have. Like,
Yeah, like a different year for
Yeah.
a different country.
like
That'd be
this, but set
so
in,
cool.
in like Norse territory.
I was
Would be
thinking that
so
too.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be so cool. I would love if they did that.
I'm a sucker for anything Viking,
Mhm.
except for Thor.
Thor. Yeah,
Thor sucks.
I agree. I agree. And I have
Um,
not seen it.
But that's a really interesting question. Like, I
Yeah.
do think there are ways that you could do it, and it would be fun.
Hmm.
I think more info on the gods would have been good for this too. I actually think they could have gotten. This is not that long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 5 minutes longer than the Naked Gun was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's a couple. I would have liked a little more detail on these gods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, I didn't ask those questions earlier just to be an asshole. I was legitimately curious about how, like, we have these figures that are our projections of horror, these characters that we've created as a culture,
Yeah.
but we have these ancient gods who are entertained by them. But then you ask about the sequel, like, and that makes it add as an interesting perspective. It's like, well, if they've been doing this for years, for centuries, it's like, well, how did they entertain them before we created the leprechaun?
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that.
Does Leatherface only entertain them? You know, It's
Yeah. No, I think that'd be so cool. And like, how did they get all the guys in the boxes? And like, I think they could do a series on it. I think
Yeah.
that'd be so cool.
like,
If only you weren't a piece of shit, Joss.
Joss doesn't have to be part of it.
your Joss, your loss. Sorry. I just
Kyle's off the podcast.
in fact, tomorrow I'm gonna rejoin the comedy community only to be fired again, just so they can eliminate me one more time to make it permanent. What's funny is this is not actually how I was on stage at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's funny. He's funny on stage.
I tried to be.
Did you hear my zinger? He's actually funny on stage. Seal clap.
Yeah, where are the ancient gods now?
I don't know. They're dead.
He's right there.
Whoa, the cat god. All right, the closer. What won this for you and what lost this for you? Loaded question, man.
I think the absolute novelty of the twist when it came out just is absolutely what really sucked me into all of it. There wasn't really much that lost it for me. Like it again, yeah, the acting's not great, but none of the movies it's talking about the acting's good in.
Yeah.
So it's fulfilling a purpose. I don't know. There really isn't much that pulled me out of it. Like I can't really. I rewatched it last night. I can't think of anything that pulled me out of it. So it's only winners for me.
Yeah, I agree. The twist is like, it's just unlike anything I've ever seen before. Like to me, I'm obsessed with horrors, and I don't need this one to be scary. I also clearly don't need any of the actors to be good, except for Bradley Whitford. He carries the whole movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's enough. I honestly think the concept is so strong and so fun, and I think it's executed so fun. That's why it has such a high rating and people enjoy it so much. Like
Yeah.
weirdly, you don't need everything to be going right for it to be such a good movie. So what won it for me, I think, is just the big twist.
Yeah.
Exactly what Seth said. I always agree with Seth. Nothing lost it for me. I can't do that to it. Except for Joss Whedon. Fuck you, whatever you
fuck
did.
you, Joss
I didn't
Whedon.
look it all up, but
Sexual
whatever
assault,
it was.
racism,
Oh,
all the fun
God.
shit. Yeah.
Damn it.
You know
Joss Whedon lost it for me.
Yeah.
Valid.
Joss lost.
Joss lost.
You know who I always agree with? Me. Me. I am my favorite. I love my opinions. My opinions are great. No, I'm just kidding. But what won it for me, again, there are two movies here. I feel
Yeah.
like I'm watching two different movies.
Feel that?
I'm very entertained and laughing and enjoying the commentary until we get to the cabin, and then I'm like yawning, and I don't think the horror.
Sleep.
And it's really hard because I like. There's some stuff about this movie I actually love.
Yeah.
And then but anytime the cabin, I'm just like yawn. You know, I just don't think it's a good horror movie in that way. But what did win it for me is Whitford and the scientist and all those crew. And I love how, and it really is how it would happen in real life. If you really did that for a living in real life, it would divulge into office bets. And and asking out the girl, and she's picking her brain. Well, how do you do these murders? And she's all like, that stuff was very awesome. What lost it for me is just a lot of the questions I had earlier. I think the commentary and the motivation for this film is very legit. I agree with as much as I hate to say I agree with Joss Whedon on something. But I agree with the sentiment about Hostel. I just think that the premise has way too many questions. And I think what's frustrating though is that there's a lot of really cool things they could have done with the movie with not a lot of time with those questions, like these gods, knowing more about these gods, because there really is a big question. It's like, well, how did we entertain them before these horror movie creatures we created? That's the cultural callback. But in the movie, it's like, what happened? Like how did they get entertained, and how did we get them down there? Was it an agreement? It's like we said, okay, we're going to make Hollywood in 1700 years. Okay, but just stay down there. There's the thing it's going to be called a movie. Just stay under the floor. It's just like, why did they do it? Why do they go, okay, we'll come down. And then you see the hand, you kept him down, that thing down there? This is all it required was this little horror show? I just think there's a lot of questions, man. Mm-hmm. A lot of questions. I'm not as...
Blood sacrifice is the answer to all of them.
I know, but... I've already said it. I can't go anymore, but I just think there's huge gaps here that I just can't get over them. It's a major.
Don't think about it. Just feel it.
Yeah. We knew it.
At least
we were right.
And I know with Friday the 13th, you're like, well, those are dumb, and I know, but it's like you know that. It's dumb. That's why they're made. It's like
That's the point of the horror section of this is that it's dumb.
Yeah.
But they're trying to elevate our consciousness
with the other half of it.
Oh God.
The other half is the elevation. The horror half is the strict parody commentary part of it.
Yeah.
I love my opinions. I love them. I'm just kidding. No, I love that y'all love it. I really do. It's really it's the apple of my eye. It's really
That's great.
What a dad moment.
I know. Are we trying to cool the whole neighborhood? Shut the door.
What do you think of my picture, Daddy? Do you love it? Because if you love it, I love that you love it.
Yeah.
No, what I just did, I do to my kids too. I'm like, well, I don't understand the sun. Why does the sun have sunglasses? Does the sun need protection from itself? Is it what SPF is it wearing?
Why isn't the sun wearing body condoms?
And there's like, Dad,
you're not feeling it.
Yeah.
Go read your encyclopedia and don't come back until you have something cogent to show me.
Yeah, it's magic.
Bring me some Cujo.
That's amazing. No, I'm kidding. I love everything. In fact, I am the dad. I have clutter in my office, stacks of papers, because I'm just so afraid to throw away my kids' art. I really am.
That's great. Good.
It's hard. I love everything they made me. They just walk in. I made this for you. I'm like, what is it? I'll keep it.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right.
I love it.
Warzone, 4 categories. We do cast, writing, directing, and film composition, which is everything not covered in the first 3. That's editing, choreography, cinematography, color, sound, intelligence level, raising the consciousness, Joss loss. Okay.
I give the acting a yes. It's not going to be enthusiastic, but everyone fulfilled their role the way they needed to. The cabin people did not need to be incredible actors to pull off what they were trying to pull off, and I think they emulated the 70s perfectly. The other half of things, I thought everyone in the office building was fucking perfect and absolutely hilarious. And I think everyone did the best they could to fulfill the role that they had to fulfill. Writing, I think this is absolutely genius. I think this was such a novel concept. Imagining this came out when they wanted it to in 2009, I think it would have hit even harder just as far as the cultural horror impact of things. Yes, having Chris Hemsworth be in the Avengers and then out of nowhere they're like, what? We're doing a horror movie too? Okay, cool. That definitely helped. But I think I think what the writing accomplished was absolutely incredible. Directing, I'm very happy Joss Whedon didn't direct it, so I could say 2 thumbs up on the directing. I think he did an absolutely great job, portraying what he was trying to portray. And as far as the film composition goes, it's still a yes for me. I'm going to say it once again. I've said it all 4 times. Everything fulfilled its purpose perfectly well for me. So 4 yeses.
That would have been hilarious if it would have come out in 2009, because that was the year they released that really bad Friday the 13th remake, Michael Bay's.
Oh, right.
Silver Dunes.
Yeah.
So it actually would have been a perfect year because that was
this
like.
came out the year before the Evil Dead remake.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. For me, the acting, for whatever reason, it doesn't take away from it. I think, again, they fulfilled their roles. But Bradley Whitford, again, if he hadn't been in the movie, I think it would have been a complete flop and the score would have been 2. I really do. I honestly think he made everything else so believable because he's so understated with the way he delivers his lines. But yeah, everybody did what they were supposed to do, and I think that they were playing the tropes as well, like just exactly how they're supposed to. The writing, I loved it. I thought it was just fun. I thought it was just a fun script.
Yeah.
I didn't notice it. I think that's how I always talk about writing. I'm always like, I just didn't notice it. It sounded, I mean, it felt natural.
Yeah.
It felt like these people are actually going through this scenario, which I like. The directing, thank God Joss didn't direct it. Because yeah, it was so fun. And again, like I didn't notice it. It's just it all flowed together so well. Man, I'm not good at words today. I'm not very articulate.
The
today.
words.
I'm so tired. But yeah, and then everything else, like the cinematography is just beautiful. I think some
of the best shadow work I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, and that's I think what made it such a good movie to me is that like even though maybe the acting was a little subpar at parts, like especially in the cabin scenes, or only in the cabin scenes, but everything else pulled it together so much that I think that's why it is just goes down in history for me. It's like I watch it on my birthday every year. Like
Nice.
it's my Naked Gun.
It's your birthday movie.
Soon, yeah.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, soon. It's coming
When
up.
is it?
April 20th.
Woo!
420!
Woo! I know.
Oh, you were born on 420?
Mm-hmm.
I'll be drinking club soda in your honor.
Yeah.
And some decaf.
Very exciting. Very exciting. But
Cool.
yeah,
4
so,
yeses?
4 yeses.
Fuck yeah.
Dizam. So cast. I'm gonna go yes.
Oh.
What?
Yeah,
I just shat on it the whole time.
I know, but I think there's a lot of really good acting in this
It still
movie.
surprises us.
I
know.
think the problem is that Hemsworth is lucky that Thor came out before this did because he's shit in this movie. Jesse Williams is shit in this movie. I watched Grey's Anatomy with my wife, and I think he's in that, right? Isn't he?
I never watched that.
Yes, he is.
He
Is that the other football player?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know who that
academic.
guy is. Okay.
I just don't. I think he plays Avery.
Oh.
Right, Avery is his name, and
Yeah, he's also bad.
he's just not good in this.
He's not
But everybody else in the facility is great. I think that's hilarious. I love Marty Fran Kranz who plays him.
So good.
He is amazing, and I actually love that character. And he's the one redeeming thing in the cabin to me is that he was a real representation of my stoner friends who are actually brilliant and not like schlebs who just sit around and think of various ways to make bongs out of apples and honey bears and things. So I thought he was really good. I think there's enough here, and it's not even a scotch. Like I actually think there are some really great stuff. Like there's some really great acting here.
Yeah.
I just think Hemsworth. Dana, was that her name?
Yeah. Yeah.
And Jules,
Mm-hmm.
bad. and Jesse Williams, bad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, but I do love. Shout out to I had to look up his name because he's been in a lot of stuff. But Brian White, who plays Truman.
Yeah.
Who is the kind of the enforcer guy walking around the facility.
Yeah.
I love him.
He's great.
So good.
He's awesome. It's like he's in everything.
I
He's the
wonder if
brownie
his
guy.
name was a little bit paying homage to the Truman
I
Show.
did too. I wondered that because this
Yeah.
has Truman Show horror
100%.
vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I do give it a yes. Directing, I'm gonna say a scotch below. I'm not gonna go full low. The reason being, again, there's a full half of this movie. And I don't mean minutes wise. I just mean there's a percentage of this movie that takes place in one place that I love and I think stands alone as a fantastic piece of work. And then there's this other half of it which I cannot stand. But there is some really great execution there. But I just think the parts that matter the most, which is the commentary on horror, I think it fails there.
Mhm.
And I just think that's why it's a scotch, though there's a lot of stuff I do love. Writing, I'm going to go ahead and go full no because there are just too many big unanswered questions. Here, they opened a can of worms with me, and I took it personally. No.
You seem to.
I did kind of take it personally. Mostly because I walked in here, y'all revved me up and like, we were taking bets on it. I was like, oh, shit. If you wouldn't have said that, I would have been like, yeah, it was all right. I don't know.
I know.
I'm passive.
Good. We need the conflict.
I know. You gotta rev me up, which you can do for $250 a day. But no, there's just too many big giant. All the questions I asked earlier, I think, are legitimate blemishes on the writing, which sucks because some of the comedic dialogue is really executed well. And Marty's written really well, and I think there's some really great writing. But in terms of how the story develops and the gods and how these characters got in these boxes, and that's all just a big mess to me. And I don't think now. I mean, it would be hard to go to a horror movie that's less than 2 hours. I mean, like they could have used 10 more minutes. I don't usually advocate for more screen time in a horror movie, but here I think there's some cool stuff they could have done. Like maybe a nod to the Gladiators, maybe just a little 30-second thing like, well, here's what we did before Hollywood, and because until then I'm like, what did you do before they invented the leprechaun? It's like,
oh no, I agree.
I'm pretty sure the idea is movies don't exist in this universe, that the horror movies that we watch are in universe. Like that's kind of the idea I get from it.
Okay.
But
that's one way to take it. No, you got it. No, I think that's a perfectly feasible thing. I didn't think of that, but no. Last film composition, I'm gonna go yes on film composition. For all of my criticisms, it's not an ugly. The prosthetics are bad, almost across the board. I will say that I love you, Heather Langenkamp, but your company did a shit job with the zombies.
Couldn't disagree more.
I do think the sugar plum fairy could have been really scary. It could have been. Like, I saw it, I was like, ooh, that could be scary if they knew what they were doing. But
without her face.
Yeah, that was scary. But I was like, again, it's horribly executed. I think every character in those boxes looks bad. I think the merman looked bad. I think it all looked bad.
You're paying too close of attention.
I know.
Seriously.
I did. I know. I paused it. I was at the clown. I just didn't.
The clown's the worst one for me.
The clown's bad. Yeah. It's not even John Wayne Gacy level.
Yeah.
Clown. But I do think it's well edited. I like the music. The music definitely dates it, but in a good way. Kind of like when we watch Scream, we're like, oh, the music was rocking.
I just love the fact that there was a fucking Switchfoot song in there.
Yes.
I saw that again last night. I was like, oh, fuck.
I know.
I think it looks good, and I think it's edited well. The music is good. I do think visually, I have no qualms with how it looks, other than just some bad CGI, the bad characters, which I know are a big part of it. But there's a lot to like about how it's edited, and made, and filmed. Yeah. Like I think it's good. Yeah. So I'm 2 and 2. I didn't go. You thought I was going to go 0 and 4?
No. I was expecting 2 and 2 or 3 and 1.
Well,
yeah.
I love how you're like, I think it's good.
It's fine.
Lord,
I think it's good.
Well, Lord Kyle can be fair. He can be fair when he chooses to be. Unless I haven't had my pie for breakfast.
Whenever we eventually do RoboCop, I'm just going to find the 20 most triggering things.
Oh,
to say to
my
RoboCop
Lord.
fan, just slip them in.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
Well, I had never seen this. This was the first time I'd seen this.
Nice.
So I had no context. I honestly didn't even look at what it was about.
Nice.
I just went straight in.
Did you have fun watching it?
I did have fun.
Okay.
Yeah, I do think
that's good.
I do think. I mean, there were some parts where I was really annoyed, but I'm having fun during certain portions. Like there are stretches. I actually, the very beginning, I'm having fun.
Yeah.
I love that we start off and they're on the cart.
Yeah.
And they're talking about cabinets.
Yes.
Like child-proofing cabinets.
Yes.
That's one of the most
love
Quentin
that.
Tarantino moments of the movie.
Yes.
They're just talking about nothing.
Mm-hmm.
It starts off. I'm like, because I didn't read what it was about, and I was like, what the hell is this? That's hilarious. Like, because I have kids, I'm like, I can relate to that.
I went in blind,
Yeah.
not knowing what it was, thinking it's about a cabin in the woods, and then you're in this office building, and you're like, what? And then I'm like, Bradley Whitford's in it, so I'm gonna watch it.
No,
So-
same. When I saw it in theaters, I had no idea about any of the twists, and
Genius.
it was beautiful.
That's actually what I've been doing. Every time you toss me a movie that I haven't seen, unless it was Snyder, which you can't not know what that's. But like the Babadook, I didn't look up anything about it.
I don't want to know. I like going into movies blind because I just think it's funner.
I still haven't seen a complete trailer for the Odyssey, so.
Yeah, I wonder what that one's gonna be.
I've seen the old movie so many times that it's like, and I've just read it so many times. I'm like, what are they gonna show me? What are they gonna show me? The old movie's
an
amazing.
18-meter tall animatronic Cyclops is what they're gonna show you.
I know.
Nope.
I can't wait.
The old movie's amazing.
I haven't seen the old movie.
It's like from made for TV or something.
Okay.
Knowing Nolan, what if the trailer is a Trojan horse? And he's actually luring us in, and the movie's about something completely unrelated.
Yeah.
It's actually about a disgruntled ice cream
Interstellar
man.
2.
Yes, it's about a disgruntled ice cream man that didn't take his pills, and so he's running around wearing gladiator outfits.
It's actually set in the 30s or something.
Yeah.
Yes.
Set during the Great Depression.
Yes, and then it ends with him getting a lobotomy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then they dedicate his brain to science. And it actually is in the same universe as The Following.
There we go.
So it's a tie-in to The Following. So there you go, Christopher Nolan. You can take that idea. That's free. Well, this was a lot of fun. I like it when we disagree.
Yeah, it's a great time.
I don't get to get heated very often, unless my kid like throws a battery at my TV, which happened.
Oh, man.
Broke my TV.
Hey, tune in next week, though. We've got Dustin Chafin on doing The Mummy, so we're looking forward to that.
That might be 2 hours long.
Yeah.
We did Superman Returns, and we laughed our asses off for. There's segments of that podcast that are just like 10 minutes of laughing.
Dustin Chafin's so funny.
He's so
He's
great.
Oh my
fucking
God.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Friend of the show. We're so glad to have him back.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm Kyle.
I'm Seth.
I'm Marianna.
Don't go to the cabin in the woods.
Ba-ba-ba.
Movie Wars.